again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to Truck Driver. That's right, a truck driving simulator coming out for consoles and for PC on November 11th, 2019. There's been some major updates since our last look, and so I thought we'd jump back into it and see what has changed and what awaits us in the future. A lot of people were saying that games like American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator have nothing to worry about with this game, and you're right, because this game is the only one coming to consoles, so how could they worry when they're not going to compete on the console market? This game, of course, involves a little bit of a campaign and storyline and a fictional map, which I find to be quite neat. There's other games out there like Bus Driving Simulator and other games that created their own fictional worlds. So if that appeals to you, this game will definitely be for you. Let's go ahead and pick up then from our previous playthrough, where we were driving around what seemed to be like Europe. It seems like they've recreated Europe in several parts of the map. So, for example, you can see a little bit of Germany and Scandinavia, or what looks to be a little bit of France, all in a map that's kind of custom-made, which I find to be quite neat, actually. And, of course, we got to complete quests in order to unlock trucks and get money and that type of thing. So if you saw our previous episode, or if not, go check it out. Now, I'll be driving with the Logitech G29 steering wheel today, so I want to see if the steering wheel support has improved anyway. And this truck looks pretty good. Is there a way to see outside the truck too? I got to figure out my controls today. But anyway, I've got the we've got the signals down. Looks like we're low stamina, so we'll have to find somewhere to sleep, which apparently is right over there. So let's fire up the truck and see if we can roll out. I believe this truck is all automatic too. So let's see if we can just kind of steer around here. And I think we last were delivering a bunch of like mussels or oysters to a big party that a bunch of people had, and they only ordered a few, but we delivered a whole truckload, so that was kind of funny. So I guess there's just a few people having a party. Well, the sounds are great. There's the oysters right there. I remembered. All right. Well, the truck sounds good. I think last time we didn't have sounds or anything like that for the truck, but that's a big improvement, so that's good. Of course, the game is in early access development, so the developer is still making a lot of changes, so during this time period, it's good to just kind of note things that might be awry, and then just remind the developer that a change needs to happen, and they can make an improvement to it. I think we're good to just go across, and I'm going to see if there's a way to park around here at a hotel. Let's see if we can go left here. Now, there's different types of cargo that we can get, different types of jobs. Of course, there's mining jobs and construction jobs and regular delivery, too. There we go. Oh, perfect. We can sleep right over here. There we go. Whoa, sir. Jeez, he was flying around that corner. I saw him, but wow, that was quick. All right, let's go ahead and sleep. I guess I'll park on the icon. Would you like to sleep for 4 hours and restore your stamina? Yes, please. There we go. All right. Take a look at some of the options here in the game. I'm going to adjust some of the sound options and a few things. There's different languages that are available. That's pretty cool. Nice helpful thing there. Resolution changes, window mode, etc., etc. Going to bring master volume down just a little bit. Let's go down to like 80. There we go. That should be good. And let's continue on. All the options, by the way, you are able to do it all from the actual steering wheel controller, which is kind of nice. Once you've set that up, you don't have to worry about the mouse too much. So let's see if we can get back into the map and go find a new job. So I'll have to remember what that is. Looks like if we press that button there, yep, perfect. Oh yes, we've unlocked skills and things too. And let's see, we have passive skills. That's kind of neat. All right, active missions. So I think I'm going to need to go to the map in order to find one of those. So let's set a location for us to go. Here we go. Let's see, Norden, player, garage. All right, I don't know exactly where we can take a job now. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There's some locations around here. I think we might be able to go to these jobs now. The construction one appears to be open. So that's Andre Funar. And then there's also the fish job down there that we've taken before. We might be able to go to the construction site. So let's take a little Bobcat, Bobtail, Bobcat, Goldthwait drive down there and see if we can do that. What's that hat one? Oh, it might be textiles and things like that. Very cool. All right, I think we're only able to go to wherever there's a yellow icon. So let's make a drive down there. Place waypoint, please. It doesn't seem to be doing that. I don't see a waypoint on the map. That's weird. I can't... Okay, well, hopefully it made a waypoint. Looks like we also have fuel, too. I was just tapping the brake and it told me the engine wasn't started. Well, I want to hit the brake first before I start the engine. Okay, so let's see if we can find our way there. We might have to do it the old-fashioned way, which is basically just looking at the map. So let's see where we'll have to go from here. Let's see, if we take a left and then get down... Oh, there's a major highway that leads pretty much right where we need to go, all the way down to Estates Park. Interesting. Oh, actually, that highway right there should be perfect for it. So we'll just need to get out to that highway. And looks like there's county roads, streets, and many other roads, too. So, okay, let's signal. It's a little tricky because I got to do it on the D-pad. There we go. So when you flip the wheel upside down, it's a little hard to use. There we go. Well, the engine certainly sounds nice. I think there's outside... there's an outside view as well, and I got to kind of figure out how to do that again. So we'll have to see if we can find an outside view here. There we go. Alright, well, it is certainly a smooth ride now compared to what it was before. It looks like they've made a few improvements, perhaps, to the driving system. Oh, wait, there are waypoints now. Oh, wait, oh, it's telling me to go the other way. Oh, there it goes. Okay, we can go this way now. Alright, perfect. It didn't make a mark on the map, but now it's showing up on the GPS, so that's good. I guess we're taking a longer way, but that's okay. We can see more of the beautiful map. It is very different to get used to this compared to ATS and Euro Truck. I've got thousands of hours in both of those games and other busing simulators and such, and this is a little bit more sensitive, I'd say. And then those games, these roads are a little more narrow as well, so it's a little trickier to drive. Are you going to make me go forward? Don't tell me to turn now. Oh, it tells you to turn at the last second. That's very confusing. Alright, I didn't even signal because I wasn't sure if we were going forward. Look at this beautiful bridge. I believe this is a hydroelectric dam, maybe? Or some sort of a reservoir. Very nice map. It feels very, very much like Scandinavia here. This could be like Norway or something like that. Even the signs are blue, and I believe certain towns that have that. Engine not started, what? Oh, there it goes. Alright, automatic transmission too. I'm not sure if you can actually change over to a manual transmission or not, but it would definitely be nice for players who have purchased a peripheral for that, even if they're playing on console or on PC. Well, that engine certainly has a nice purr to it. It doesn't seem awfully loud to me, but it might be loud on your end. I'm not sure. Wow, beautiful mountain range there. At least we get to drive around a map and take a look at everything that's nice. Very nice indeed. Wow, really good landscapes here. It's like somebody made their own model train set or something like that. Very nice. I'm assuming the speed limit here is probably 60 or 90, one of the two. 90 would be quite fast. Beautiful sunset. That is gorgeous. Is there a way to see outside the camp? I want to see if there's a way to look outside. I also need to find options here. I want to turn down some more settings here if I can find that. There we go. Alright, let's try to reduce engine sound again. A little loud. Sound effect volume. Oh, there we are. Vehicle volume is what we want right there. Now, there doesn't seem to be any music in the game at the moment either. Turn that way down. Let's go down to like 60. Yeah, 50 we should be fine. There we go. Wow, look at that. That is gorgeous. I want to see if there's a control to let us see outside the cabin. Wow, that's just beautiful. Well, the exterior look is pretty nice, but seeing it from inside the truck is good as well. Oh, that's a speed camera there. Okay, so a lot of things based off of real-world scenarios and situations. I wonder if there's toll booths and things. That would be kind of cool. Looks like we've got a stoplight up here. Wow, so just letting off the gas brings your truck to a pretty quick stop compared to ATS and Euro Truck, where you've really got to jam the brake and switch the gears a lot more. This is more of an automatic transmission. But again, this is simplified for consoles, too. A lot of games receive, you know, features or modifications. If you've played games like No Man's Sky, or have you seen games that have interesting looking or different looking interfaces, it's because they're not just made for mouse and keyboard, they're made for a console and a controller, and so a lot of the times decisions are made in order to adjust that a little bit. This is just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. There's been some good improvements to this for sure. Beautiful little town here that we're going into. Looks like everybody's reducing speed. We got to get in the left lane now. Manual gear not available. Oh, right. I was trying to signal with my old controller. There we go. I wonder if we get... so it's in manual control not available, so I guess we confirm that there is possibly manual control. You just need to buy a vehicle that actually has a manual transmission or make modifications to your current vehicle. Alright, our lights have turned on automatically too, it seems. Or accidentally hit the button from before. I love the dirt that's on the windshield. You actually see a little bit of grease and grime and dirt and debris up there. And I wonder if we can actually go for a car wash. I think that used to be a part of Euro Truck as well. Or there was some game that I remember trucking-wise that you were actually able to wash your truck. That might be a mod or something now, but kind of nice to see a little dirt and grime on a truck. Typically, in games where you know, they're showcasing a vehicle, they don't want the vehicle to take damage or get dirty to, you know, make the product look pristine. Essentially, like, you know, MAN trucks, or if you see Peterbilts or Kenworths, they don't want to do any sort of damage models or anything like that because they want the truck to look good. It's a little different scenario with you know, farming sim, because those vehicles are meant to be dirty. There's really no way around driving a harvester through a cornfield and not getting any dirt or dust or debris on it. So with this, the truck is definitely a little bit more dirtier, and we've only been driving it for a little bit, but it is a very peaceful simulator. I'm going to see if I can get around this guy. Sir, I gotta go. We got a video to make here, sir. Thank you. Okay, well, that was seamless. Okay, looks like the GPS is predicting turns now. GPS system's working pretty good now. And this person is coming to a stop? Or not? Okay. They're really going slow. Ah, here we are. Now we're in the construction site. Also, on my steering wheel, there's no force feedback at the moment. I'm not sure if the developers will add that or not. There is a little resistance, but not any sort of force feedback. So as I'm driving on this dirt road, you know, the steering wheel's not going all sorts of crazy, which I guess is okay if you're in a living room and playing with it on a coffee table or some sort of a desk edge or something. That might make it a little easier. But of course, that's a feature that you can turn on and off in other games. All right, let's see what we got for construction. Well, this is cool. So I guess we're going to haul something to this or from this place. Let's see, jobs. Here we go. Introducing Andre Funar. Oh man, this guy looks busy. Do you think you got what it takes to handle construction materials? Sure. I got a simple job to start with, a truckload of bricks and mortar. Sir, I'm not authorized to transport weaponry. Mortars, artillery? What are you talking about? That's actually a building product? Oh, okay. Alright, I'm listening. To be taken to where? Where are we going, Andre? Currently building some new houses right here in Westerhaven. I'll send you some sat-nav directions. Okay, cool. Thanks, I'll be off then. Well, it's nice that you actually get to talk to characters. That's kind of cool. As where everything else is just strictly a money exchange. This one you're actually talking with somebody. Alright, so our scenic drive with the bobtail is done. Bobcat Goldthwait is leaving us for now. And where is this trailer? Was it that? Is it that one right there? Seems like it would be. I don't see anything indicated around here that it would be something else. I think he wants us to pick up this trailer and then bring it somewhere else. Ooh, that's cool. Giant building being built. Some sort of a commercial office or something. Alright, we're going to try to connect to that one. It's my best bet. Now, in this game, it's a little strange with the controller because you're actually using the brake to reverse, and so I have my brake settings a little... My brakes are a little tight, so I've got to, like, really floor it in order to back up here. I don't even know where that trailer went anymore. There it is. Alright, so we're going to try to sneak under that one if it is the right one. I don't see any other indication of a trailer or anything else. So it's that white and red one that we saw just moments ago. I think that should be pretty good. Oh, wow, we actually did it. Wow, cool. Oh, we got to pull forward just a hair. There we go, perfect. Connect that trailer. Take the trailer to the construction site. All right, Andre, we will do that. I want to see on my controller here what button exactly opens up the like multi-view. I'm going to just kind of spam some buttons here and see if I can find it. I want to be able to kind of take a look around the truck. Tab does that. Oh, okay, 2 is for lights. Is that high beams? Oh, I was giving everybody my high beams. All right, 1 and 2 are on the keyboard are that. I haven't assigned every key either, so... Oh, okay, and I can drive with this with the keyboard. That's a little rough. Let's see if any of the buttons do anything. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. So it's 4, 5, and 6. So there we go. We've got all those bricks now. They're really like paving stones. There we go, our on-top view. Well, that's kind of cool. The lighting looks really good. Very nice looking road. Very neat indeed. Okay, so that brings us outside the truck. I wonder if there's a way to turn off the mirrors if we're taking a turn. Okay, let me try to do this turn from the exterior of the truck. Oof, that's going to be rough. Okay, we are good to go. All right, well, let's drive over to the construction site then. I'm glad I get to see more of this map now and see the hilly terrain. So if you're a console player looking forward to play this, you must be rather excited, because I really wish more games would give console players simulators. It seems like often simulators give consoles cold shoulders, and that might be because of graphical options, I think. You know, for example, Microsoft Flight Simulator, ATS Euro Truck, because a lot of those games thrive on mods and also on realistic maps and things that are huge, and a lot of the times they require processors that on a computer are base just 10 times better than on a console. Not to diss consoles at all, but we are about to see a new console generation as well, a new PlayStation and a new Xbox, and so that might finally allow for PCs to step up a bit too in terms of new technology coming along. Usually PCs strive way ahead of other things and really allows for bigger monitors, bigger processors, and graphic cards that really just make running games that are simulators a snap. Simulators take up a lot of graphical power too, because there's a lot of things to be displayed on the map at the same time. Trees and the roadway and things have to look good and realistic and highly detailed in order to really create a simulator. As where other games just kind of throw it together just for like a shooter or something like that. They're just kind of, you know, making it easy. Mostly based off of cover systems, that type of thing. Ah, beautiful lighthouse in town. Oh, we're already here. Looks like we're just driving over to, what is this? The supermarket? That's what it's labeled as. Do you want me pulling in here? I guess we're pulling into the supermarket. Or was it the map? Oh, or was it the thing at the end of the street? Oh no, it is here. Oh, that's the fish. Okay, let's try to pull around, and I guess I wish the symbol would have popped up ahead of time so I knew where I was going to park. Oh, driver skill increased. You've reached level 2 for safe driver skill. Well, that's good. Okay. Let's see if we can just gently tuck her in here. I think we're going to have to back up a little bit just to straighten it out, but that'll be okay. There we go. Yeah, that's the nice thing about those flat noses is you can really work with a lot of territory. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So used to being in reverse gear, but using the accelerator to do it. Old habits never die sometimes. If you've ever played a game for a very, very long time ago to play a similar game, it's always funny. You know, like if you go to play a one-flight simulator game versus a space flight simulator, you know, it's like, oh, I have a joystick. This is super familiar. Nope, it's a whole different world sometimes. Oh, wow, I've gotten all sorts of messy with this trailer. Bad, bad dyno. Let's see the damage, boys. Actually, it's not that bad. I'm just off a little bit too far. Also, in this game, you can't look out the window, which I want there to be a window update, so that way I can actually see out the window there. Okay, I stopped. Let's come up this way. I want to be able to hang my head out so I can see what's around the corner. A little bit of cheat mode, but I guess that's okay considering I can't look out the window. There we go, 100%. Attach or detach trailer, and there you go. All right. Made the delivery. Nicely done in time, the foreman said. Excellent. Good. He really needed some bricks. I got some more goods to haul if you're interested. Oh, good. I'll be on my way then. I don't mind hauling heavy construction equipment. Yeah. Come and see me if you're up for more work. Nice. Well, I certainly am. I would like to do more construction hauls. Oh, we unlocked something new. The Quest Endurance FLX 42 is now available for sale. We'll probably need a lot more money than that. Wow, he only gave me $500 for that? What a cheapskate. Then again, I guess it was only like 3 city blocks, really. We didn't go that far at all. Your skill is increased for cargo skill level 1. Whoa, brake is... I'm pushing the brake as hard as I can. The truck is Oh, there it goes. All right, let's go ahead and open up our other menu and go back up to the old construction site. Let's set a waypoint there. Really weird making a waypoint. It makes a click, but it doesn't show on the... Not only does it not show on the in-game map, but also the mini-map, like the GPS map, doesn't appear until you pull out onto the street. I wish I'd just be able to see it for confirmation. Regardless, the game is very beautiful looking at nighttime. People walking around, cars and stuff parked on the streets. There is a little bit of life to the game, so it's not, you know, lazily discarded. And there's a beautiful river there. That's gorgeous. I really want to see more competition for games like ATS and Euro Truck as well, because that will make everybody pick up their game to fight for your dollar. More farming games have been pretty good because Farming Simulator 19 has really increased the, you know, they keep jumping up in terms of graphics and adding new features, though I think they could do a lot better in games like Farming Sim. And Euro Truck and ATS are doing wonderfully with the DLCs, and because everybody continues to support them so aggressively, we're continuing to see that type of thing. So it'd be nice to see also a group of fans on console get a little bit of love, and Truck Driver is nice to be able to see that, perhaps with this game here being the first baby steps somebody's making into trucking on consoles, or at least the first that I've seen. Hopefully, eventually, we will see more and more games, you know, take the plunge into consoles. They might not do it because they don't think there's money there or something like that, or that they'd have to reduce features or something like that, and other, you know, players and things like that might not want to make the purchase. But if we support these types of games and want to see more, then that, of course, makes more and more competitors. That's the way it works. The more games you know, around a certain topic. That's why we have Call of Duty, and that's why we have Gears of War, and that's why we have Medal of Honor and Battlefield and other games like that that came out years ago. They're lacking in, you know, quality now, but when they're competing for a very big market and a growing market, that's better. And now I'm excited to see games like Flight Simulator coming out, because now maybe that'll get more Flight Simulator games attention, and of course we'll sell some more joysticks, and we'll see some more flight-related games. Maybe we'll see some helicopter games out there, where you can, you know, what happened to Simcopter? We would love to see another one of those. Imagine that. You could buy a helicopter and then go do random jobs of putting out fires, transporting rich people, doing medevac stuff. That'd be kind of cool. It's been a long time since we've seen a game like that. So really, this opens the doors to many new opportunities, hopefully. Speaking of new opportunities, we have ourselves a new job. Fragile stuff. Okay. Ooh, enemy territory. Let me do that one. Oh. Let's see. Do you think you got what it takes to consider? Yeah. Is this new stuff? Hi again. Are you capable of handling fragile goods? Yes. Hello? Yes. Reply. Quite capable. I've transported a lot of breakables before. Okay. Sure, that isn't enough talk. Blah, blah, blah. Stack of glass plates that needs to be taken to Osterby. Okay. Trust me, I'll deliver them without a scratch. All right, let's do it. So we know there's the trailer here. Looks like it's I thought it was a container trailer, but it's actually like a what do you call that? A covered van. That's what it is. Covered dry van. All right, let's go into that what is it? There we go. Press 5 or 6 there to get into that view, because I am way off. But let's take a look at the construction site. Look at, there's like a floating window over there. That doesn't look right for a construction site. Again, good details though. If you are a console player who've wanted to get into a trucking simulator game for a while, this has definitely got a lot of those basic features and things. And it feels a little bit more like Farmer's Dynasty, a little bit, with like the storyline stuff going on. Kind of cool. I certainly could have done better in my reverse job, but I guess we're okay for now. Okay, Osterby is where we're going. So I guess we'll make our way there, and we will drop off this cargo for some more cash. Alright, well, I've seen some good improvements to the game. It seems the controller steering wheel is really responding well. I like the integration here of allowing me to customize the controller to however I want, for the controls to do pretty much anything that I'd like. I went with a lot of default settings just because it feels better for a different game. But it seems like there could be a manual transmission. I'd love to see how that works soon. I'll just have to play the game more. By the way, if you haven't already, please do click or tap that like button as well to see more simulator games on the channel. If you'd like to see more Euro Truck or ATS or something like that, please do show your support, as well as for Truck Driver. It's a good opportunity to make sure that games like this get exposure, and instead of discarding games or being dismissive of games, I think we should really cheer on developers to make new games so we have more and more to choose from. Now, of course, nobody is going to dethrone ATS or Euro Truck in terms of PC, but luckily, again, this is coming to console, and so this hopefully will get more people, especially younger people, interested into trucking games, and then eventually will come over to the dark side and join us in ATS, Euro Truck, flight simulators, that type of thing, because simulator games have really been on the grow for the last few years. As graphics on PC have improved, the immersion and the ability to, truck for real, it almost looks absolutely believable. If you were to take a truck and take a picture, you could almost get graphics good enough to make it look like it was a real photograph. If you get enough good graphical mods and you take a picture of your truck on a bridge or something like that and make it into a postcard, somebody would probably believe that that's a real truck that you own or that you are a truck driver. You can almost trick people that way. Ooh, beautiful oceanside drive here. Man, just a beautiful map. Absolutely gorgeous. The nice thing about making a fictional map is that the developers are not limited by any sort of realistic roads. They do, of course, in certain games have a little bit of leeway, and they're not one-to-one scale, so there's a little bit of, creative decisions that have to be made in order to make roads look both realistic and believable. But in this game, they can do whatever they want, and so that kind of makes things look nice. Essentially, it's like, with Grand Theft Auto or games where there's just fictional cities, they can kind of do whatever they want to base it on other real-world locations. I like that. Is this... Oh, it's here. Wow, this looked like an alleyway for a second. What a weird road. This is like a major road, and it kind of just like was this little turn. Interesting. All right, let's get over into the right lane. And there we go. Okay, so, let's see. What does that flag there mean, by the way? 7:24, 3 minutes, 1.6 kilometers. Oh, that must be the GPS distance to our location there. Is that really truly a 7-minute drive? Or is it... Wait. Oh, that's when we'll arrive. I see. I don't know what time it is in the game, so... Oh, it's 6:30. So we got about another hour drive here. Okay. Man, the sunrises and sunsets are just gorgeous, though. Really, just... This is vanilla, and I've seen some mods like this in Euro Truck and ATS that really add a lot of sun flare and a lot of foggy, misty mornings and things like that. Man, the trucking communities are just the best. A lot of the... Oh, we're supposed to turn left here, too. Well, I'll have to cut across. I'll have to be that jerk now. That's in the right lane and is going to turn left. Hey, what do you guys think, by the way, is the worst offense on the road? I've asked recently on a poll on my YouTube channel, what do you think is the worst thing that other drivers do? Some of the things that I could think of were, of course, not signaling at all or at the last second or just improperly, or inability to enter or exit a highway. They either slow down way before the exit or they're not going fast enough coming onto the highway, or that they block an intersection, that type of thing. What do you think are some of the worst offenses? And don't not comment, because seriously, I hope some bad drivers read your comments and start like shaping up. Man, it doesn't matter where you drive in the world. There are just people who just don't want to signal. Everybody acts like they're on a James Bond secret mission. I think one of the reasons too why a lot of people might not signal is because if they signal early enough, somebody will ride their bumper then, as if like their vehicle suddenly became invisible. Like if you're signaling that you're going to exit here, they'll try to get around you on the left, on the right. It does create a more dangerous situation, so almost sometimes it is beneficial to leave other drivers in the dark, but other than that, it should be a two-way street. The person driving should signal, and the person behind should give them plenty of space, so that way when they come to a stop, they can kind of just coast on through and accelerate again. But nobody wants to give proper space, and everyone wants to just haul it all the time, at least in the United States. But I'm sure it's the same in many other countries. Good detail to the road. There's a little bit of damage to the road. It's not just a copy and paste surface. I see some actual road wear and different types of road surfaces too. That's nice. Very good. Yeah, this is shaping up to be an okay trucking game, I'd say. This is definitely for a casual player. If you're looking for a real true simulation, of course, ATS and Euro Truck are for you on PC. But welcome to all the console players then who might be playing this on November 11th. I'm not being paid by the developers or anything at all to play this at all. On occasion, they'll send me an encouraging email that says, hey, we made an update, feel free to check it out, that type of thing. So it is nice for them to, they're passionate about their project, and I wish them well, so that way we can see more competition and more people playing some trucking games. I really would like to see that. We were about 90% there. I'm just going to be lazy and just go for the 90. Give me that 90. There we go. I'll take that. Give me that 90 right there. Perfect. Good enough. All right, we've delivered it, Andre. Mission accomplished, all still in one piece. Really? Wow, thank you very much. You've proven to be a reliable driver. Well, thank you. Very nice. Well, hence the name of the game, Truck Driver. That's the name of the game. What do you got next for us? We should do business more often. All right, so I'm assuming the more and more jobs we do for people will obviously get bigger equipment and bigger jobs and more fragile jobs, so that's kind of cool. Let's take a look at the map, though. I may have not properly taken a look at it. They'll have to finish their conversation. Is that tree blowing in the distance? I think I actually see that tree over there moving. That's a really nice detail. Look at that. You can actually see it blowing in the wind a little bit. That's really cool. All right, let's take a look at the map then. So we drove from, let's see, we drove from here up this road through that town to the construction site at Oosterby. So that was a little bit of a drive. That took just a few minutes or so, 10 minutes. So really this map probably will take you about 20 minutes to go to each corner of the map, depending on what road you're on, I suppose. And there, of course, could be more towns added. The developer could throw in some added stuff for free, who knows. But the amount of jobs that we have are really cool. On the right side, you see Charlie Dover and Andre and everybody else. Looks like there's people who do construction, people who do construction equipment. It looks like there's a sawmill, a power plant, what looks to be like some sort of clothing or textile mill, and then, of course, fish, too. But there could be more people that we could unlock. There could be more jobs to be done in this town, and it really looks nice. I've driven around a little bit, and I really like the look of the town and the map. So, all right. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the outside of the truck. Ooh, was that me? Uh-oh, I hope that wasn't me. Oh, that is a big oil spill or something, some sort of fluid leak. Woo! That's bad. That is bad times, boys. All right, well, thanks again for dropping by, everyone. That is it for our second look at Truck Driver. It really feels like a first look because now we get to, be a little bit more into the game. But it is beautiful. It is a gorgeous-looking game, and it is nice to see some more competition. Please do support competition for companies and developers and such, too, because then others have to pick it up. Otherwise, we'll end up with just a crappy Epic Game Store, and that would be bad. Praise the Lord gave it. All right, I'll see you all next time. Thank you, everybody, for the support, the love, and the positivity. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments section, and thanks for dropping by today. Have a great one, and I'll see you on the road sometime soon. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.